Hello there. uh, crap. I wanted to do something epic like, well, hello there, but I kind of clammed up again. But yeah, you guys are used to that. Uh, Yay, we finally got out the second, second video of message to a friend. So yes, yay, second video. It's about Ascendance of a Bookworm. It's this anime which has 2 seasons. I'm currently on season 1, and I'm going to watch season 2. Well, actually, once I finish season 1, so that's in like 2 episodes. I was referred to this by Andrakis from the comments. He's a personal friend of mine, and he was like, "Dude, you have to watch this." And I was like, "Okay, fine. I'm gonna make a review." And I was putting it off because I was just enjoying the episodes, in all honesty. I didn't want to do like I didn't really want to binge through the whole thing and then go like, okay, I'm gonna put out a half-ass video. No, when I do these videos, I have to get into this state of like a dopamine infused state, like where I have to have an epiphany, and I just want to go like, I want to do this review. If I don't, I honestly do it half-assed. If you notice with some of my other videos, like in games and stuff, I'm enjoying this. I'm genuinely enjoying this part of my channel where I'm enjoying the message to a friend. I actually don't remember if I named it song to a friend, message to a friend, or dear friend. But yeah, we're gonna call it message to a friend for now. We'll probably change it later on because I love changing the names of things. And wait, is this the video? Okay, it's still recording. And I honestly just woke up. I think I woke up maybe 30 minutes ago, so my voice is still pretty groggy. And I haven't shaved at all. I honestly haven't showered either. I'm gonna shower after this. But hopefully you guys watch it, enjoy it, like, subscribe, share if you want to. With all that's going on, I'm not really worried about that because we have other things to worry about. And my channel for now is going to be one of those channels where if you want to watch something at that moment, go for it. Just put me on, like, what was it called? Watch later. And then you can just watch it. If you liked it, please like. And at the same time, thank you very much for being on the channel. We're at now 13 subscribers. I'm not a big fan of 13, but yay! I'm happy. I mean, for every subscriber, I kind of freak out. I go like, oh my god, I got another subscriber, and it's so cool. And so yeah, enjoy the second video. Yeah, second video of message to a friend. Like I said, this is Ascendance of a Bookworm, and I have been Shintahiro. I'm thinking about putting my real name inside, but no, I'll stay with Shintahiro. Anyway, you guys enjoy, and I have to shave and shower. Bye now. One other thing before I forget. The background music or the music ACCOMPIANDT. I forgot how to pronounce the word. I don't know English anymore. The lockdowns is making me stupid. But yeah. The background music, there are going to be parts where even I lost track of what I was saying. Because the way I'm doing these background music, the way I'm doing the background music is I'm going onto Google looking for the anime that I'm talking about. So as you guys can see, I'm scrolling through because it's a way for me to. It helps me envision what I want to say. But for the background music, I'm just honestly going onto Spotify and finding like something that might resemble the music that goes through my brain, because I actually visualize these videos before I do it. And then once I get through that visualization, that epiphany comes in, that moment of ecstasy. I just go like, oh my god, okay, this is it, this is it, this is it. And then I have my smoke, and then there. Um, but yes, I put Spotify on shuffle. Right now, well, today it was on simple flute playlist, and then I put it on shuffle. And so you're gonna notice that some of the music, it didn't really work with the video, and it wasn't like the first one. So please enjoy. I apologize. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can work with that in the future. But right now I'm not a premium member of Spotify because I'm locked in the house and I can't go out. So I love a good story, don't you? I mean, I remember as a kid where I would spend hours upon hours just reading books, getting lost into the imagination, into the machinations of what my mind can unravel, and seeing brilliant words be brought into surreal landscapes in my brain. I remember getting lost in books and stories where I would read about certain things or read about certain characters, and I swear that I could see them, I could feel their tears, I could feel every moment that they felt. That's why I love anime. I've I'm recently watching this. Not not recently. I'm currently watching this anime called The Ascendance of a Bookworm. This one. It's about this girl who loves books, and unfortunately, something's happened to her, whole isekai nonsense, and she's reborn into this 5-year-old child. Her name is Mine, Main. And the thing about Mine is, she still retains the memories of herself, but she also retains the memories of a book lover. It's simple as that. And throughout this story, it's her quest to understand how to create and how to find books again. Because in this world, technically, there are no books. So she goes through these different stages where she tries to make substitutes for books, and it's just it's inspiring because of the fact that she has basically nothing to work with, but because of her knowledge from another world or things that she's retained, she goes like, you know what? Why don't I use this to make a book? Why don't I try this? The Mesopotamians use this. The Egyptians use this. Maybe I could use this to help my cause. And it's really cool because one, there are some facts where there's like it's actually real. Mesopotamians didn't have books. They didn't really have their own, sense of narrating what happened during that time. Technically, now we have technology. Before technology, we had books, we had paper where we could write things down. And other civilizations didn't have that, so they had to improvise. And that's what she goes through. Now, this anime, I can't really say it's a binging anime, because, I mean, you can binge it. You can definitely binge it. But the reason why I say it's not a binging anime is you have to take in a couple episodes at a time. Ooh, that is loud. You have to take in a couple episodes at a time and just enjoy it. Savor it. Go like, I wonder what she's gonna do next. And it's a really cool concept because I'm biased. Like I said, I love books, and nowadays I find myself reading books without that thrill anymore. I don't know why. It saddens me many times. I wish I could go back to just reading books and, getting lost into it. But nowadays I can't. I honestly don't know why, and it's saddening for me. But while I was watching this anime, I'm currently on season 1, episode 12. Only reason why I didn't binge the rest of the last 2 episodes, because the first season is 14 episodes, is because I realized I started at, uh, I believe, 1 in the morning, and I kept on watching up until like 9 in the morning. And I was like, okay, I have to get some sleep. I'm gonna do the video, and then after the video, I'm going to watch the rest of season 1, and then I'll start on season 2, because there is a season 2. Yes, there's a season 2. I love the moments in in this story where when she talks about books, when she finds like moments where she believes it's a substitute for what she's looking for, because like I said, she's a bookworm. Her passion is books. Her passion is stories. You just see her light up. And I remember that. I don't know how many people this will resonate to, because I know a lot of people who don't really read. They can't really find something to just immerse yourself with in stories that they can't see. I used to find it very strange, but nowadays I don't. I mean, I've accepted it. But the way that she goes through the substitutes and her little story, you just see her light up, and it reminded me of those moments where I would get a new book, or I would turn the chapter and I would just keep on reading and reading and reading and reading and reading, because I want to know what would happen. And I would feel every part of my body just chill. Like my hairs would stand. I would just completely lose it. And then next thing I know, I read through so many chapters without meaning to. It's like binge watching, but without having to see anything. The only thing you see is the words and the stuff that goes through your brain. Now, there's a very strong concept in the story about acceptance. Accepting that this is your life, well, her life in this sense, and accepting that she's not going to be, you know, getting what she wants at that specific moment. And there's just, it's, how can I put this into words? It's cool where she's this 5-year-old girl, very frail. Right, one thing I have to mention about mine is she is physically frail. Like, she gets weak after walking maybe, I would say, couple kilometers. I honestly don't know my math. And she just, her perseverance and her passion to read, to find a book, to be a librarian, because that's her main goal. That's her final goal. She wants to be in a world or in a room just full of books that she can just get lost in. That's how much she loves it. And there are times in the story where you really feel for her. She goes through the struggles. She goes through the heartache of doing the best she can, and then next thing you know, her sickness decides to go like, hey, by the way, we're gonna keep you in bed for maybe a week. And it either goes one of two ways. She either she either perseveres through and goes like, okay, well, after I'm not sick anymore, I'm gonna work on my on the substitute that I created for what I'm working on, or someone is gonna destroy it, because no one in this new world of hers understands her. They don't understand her love for books, because technically there's no thing as a book, or like a true sense of writing in this world. And you watch her do her things, and admittedly, you get somewhat depressed, where you see her completely lose it. And it's just, you go like, you know what? There are moments in life where it's like that. But she goes like, no, okay, this didn't work, so I'm gonna try this instead. And it's cool. It's very cool. If you guys have ever watched Dr. Stone, I love Dr. Stone. I want to do a review about that in the future. But one thing about Dr. Stone is he goes through trial and error to find what he goes through trial and error to find like a substitute for what he wants to create. Because in that story, we're gonna segue into Dr. Stone for a while. Dr. Stone is an anime where everything is, what's with the music? Yeah, Dr. Stone is an anime where everything is gone. Technology is basically gone. This new civilization, but there is a person who still retains basically all of the technology of modern civilization. Well, this is kind of like that, but not as scientific. I want to change the music. I can't talk over Emma Cassidy. Ooh, Songbird, I love that name. And it's just a light-hearted film. It makes you happy, and at the same time, it just immerses you. I won't say that all of the moments you're gonna feel for her, because of her attitude, like of how she does things, and the fact that there are moments where she's supposed to help around the house because everyone in the household helps in this world, which is a very nice concept. And she goes like, okay, fine, I'll make a basket. And then she remembers, well, I used to make baskets back when I was, back in my old world, and the way she makes a basket is so much better than the people around her. And as you get through the story, she starts using that for I don't want to spoil it. I really don't. You just have to watch it. Because if I say any more, it's probably going to spoil it. And I don't know how to say without spoiling it. I'm sorry. But my final take to this story is, have you ever read something and completely envisioned it in your brain and wished that And I know a lot of manga readers will know what I'm talking about, where you read something, you see it, and you go like, man, I wish that someone made like a motion picture of this, or a movie, or a series of this. Well, this is what this is. Just like basically any other anime. But I love this because, one, just look at the animation. There are these cute little chibi animations. If you don't know what chibi is, it means small and cute, I believe. That's how we would define it. And the chibi animations, they're so funny. They're just so endearing. And then there are the moments like this, where she just learns to accept her world. She learns to accept her new family. She genuinely enjoys being with the people around her now. And then there are the moments where, like I said, she's trying to create a book. She's trying to create her stories. And it's not a grandiose story. It's just like a simple. I've heard the lullaby, and I want to create that into, like a book, because a book is something where it passes through time. It's something that people can look back onto and go like, wow, that's what people went through. And it's amazing how they thought of this. It really is. Because while I was watching this anime, I swear, I watched some animes, because I like reading at the same time watching. Yeah, I know I'm weird, but yeah. While I'm watching and reading the subtitles, I can just imagine what the story would have been like in my brain. Like this dialogue that they say in the anime. I could just imagine my brain, like, and then mine said this in this context, in this emotion. And I love that. This was a very enjoyable anime, and it still is. Like I said, there's a season 2, and I'm gonna finish season 2. Will I make a review about season 2? I'm not sure. I can't say for certain. Because I make these reviews when, I'm feeling ecstatic, when I'm in that moment. I want to have that epiphany. I want to have that moment of just absolute joy, and I just go, oh my god, I have to review this. I have to just put this out there. And this story, this anime, in final words, would be a storybook told in the eyes of a story lover. All of its beauty, all of its heartache, and everything that makes that story lover want more, crave for more. And ladies and gentlemen, that is Ascendance of a Bookworm, for me in a nutshell. In a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 7. You have to watch this. If you want something to just enjoy while, enjoying your day, or just something you don't really want to binge. Like I said, you can binge it all you want, that's up to you. But something you don't want to binge, and just take a couple episodes at a time and just feel that episode. So this is one of those animes. And I genuinely hope I find more like this. So, to Andrakis, who asked me to review this anime, thank you very much. I enjoyed it, and I'm sorry that it took a while. You know me personally. You know how I am. So, thank you. Thank you very much. It's a great story, and I can't wait for season 2.